Hey, what's good, y'all? And today I'm super excited because I'm finally unboxing my Fender American Pro II Stratocaster in Mystic Surf Green. Now, you may have noticed that I already recorded a previous video with this exact same guitar, but actually that was a different guitar that had a few blemishes, so I sent it back to Fender, and I'm hoping this one is in better shape. So without further ado, let's open this box. All right, we got this top lid open. Let's take a peek at what's inside. This is the first time I've ever bought a guitar that came with a case, so this is fancy stuff to me. All my previous Fenders have been either Mexican Strats or less expensive clones, so this is the first legit American Strat I've ever bought, and I am so happy. I've been wanting one of these ever since I was a kid, so this is pretty much like a dream come true to me. Voila! Wow! All they're missing is some glowing lights here. This is awesome. Here's the actual guitar itself. This color, I don't know if it conveys in the camera, but it is just beautiful in person. If you're on the fence about this color, you definitely want to get it. It has just the right amount of sparkle. This Mystic Surf Green is just such a great color. Comes with a couple of hang tags. Pretty neat. I like to check every single bit just to make sure there are no issues. My last guitar had some weird sanding going on from frets 11 to 20. So this one doesn't seem to have that same issue. Wow, this is gorgeous. Other than a slightly dry fretboard, this guitar has no cosmetic issues whatsoever. And check it out. It shipped all the way from California to Texas where I live, and that is practically in tune. That is crazy. That's pretty dope. Let's go ahead and check out what case candy it comes with. So besides coming with these hand tags, which we'll set aside for a second, comes with warranty card, cool letter from customer service. I don't think we'll be returning this one. Case keys. Gotta keep your baby safe. Ooh. I feel like I just bought a new sports car. Sticker. Slightly bent certificate of authenticity. This cool little welcome packet. Some Allen wrenches for adjustments. Looks like there's 3 in here. And bingo, this is exactly what I was looking for. The whammy bar. We're gonna go ahead and pop that in and see if the tremolo stays in tune. To be honest, y'all, opening the case and checking to make sure it's free from defects and kind of like putting a microscope to it and really examining it up close is my least favorite part about getting a new guitar. You know, ideally you would trust that you just get like an amazing new guitar, but it's always good to check. So far this one is looking great, so I don't see any issues happening. But once that is over and done with, we can go ahead and get to my favorite part, which is actually playing it and enjoying it. One cool thing about these American Strats versus the player Strats that I got last year is that this tremolo arm just pops in, which is super cool. And with one of the Allen wrenches that came with it, you can actually adjust how easily this wiggles back and forth. So right now it's pretty loose. I'll probably go ahead and adjust this a little bit later. But what I want to check for right now is that the tremolo stays in at least like decently in tune. I bought another guitar where it kind of like catches here at the bridge, making all the strings go out of tune. So I'm hoping this one doesn't have the same issues. All right, so let's check that E chord. All right, it goes down perfect. Let's go ahead and try pitching up. Amazing. But you know, just from the few seconds I've been holding it, the carve on this neck is just very comfortable. And then the feel of these frets is pretty different than the player Strat that I have. But this rosewood fretboard, wow, that is amazing. It's a shame you can't get rosewood fretboards on Mexican Stratocasters anymore. Pal Ferro may be nice, but I'm just not a fan of how light they look. So I really like this dark, rich looking rosewood fretboard. It kind of reminds me a little bit of mint chocolate chip because you got your green here and your chocolate over here. So I'm kind of wanting some ice cream right now. This guitar came shipped with 9s and I feel like the action is perfect. I don't really like super low action, I kind of like it right in between. And so this guitar feels really easy to play and bend. I know some people like to check it with a ruler or whatever, but I kind of just go by feel. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good no matter what the numbers tell you. So this is feeling great. Another thing I like to check is to make sure there are no dead frets. So let's just kind of run through some chromatics and check that out. Wow, all of that feels great. Yeah, I just absolutely love this color. Like, I've always wanted a metallic colored guitar, and this shade of green just paired with this mint pickguard with like the aged plastic parts. Wow, that is a stunner in person for sure. Another thing they did that I like is that they actually tinted the maple neck on this guitar. So if you take a look at the color of the headstock and the back of the neck and compare it to my Player Series Stratocaster, you'll see that this one is much lighter colored because this one is untinted, more of like a natural finish. Just so you could see them side by side. And this is the back of the necks. Another subtle difference on these American Pro IIs is the rolled fretboard edges. Now it's not life-changing or anything, but you can definitely feel it whenever you're playing on the high B and E string. And you can definitely feel it with your thumb if you're the person that tends to rest their thumb here on the top of the fretboard. I like that they stamped it right here as Fender 75 to celebrate Fender's 75th anniversary. 1951 definitely feels like forever ago, so that's pretty neat that they celebrate their history that way. Here's a closer look at that sculpted heel joint that they came up with. I think it's pretty neat. It definitely feels comfortable. Now here's a slightly closer look at this push-push pot that enables the neck pickup whether you're in position 2 or position 1. Now this isn't really a feature that I was crazy about, but it's nice that they included it there. However, if you're the type of player that really likes all of their knobs to lay flush along the fretboard, this one definitely stands out even when it's not engaged. And here it is on its on position. So yeah, it definitely stands out. It actually doesn't bother me. I think it looks kind of cool. We'll see if it makes any difference, but honestly, I don't think it will. I bought this guitar straight from Fender's website. It was a bit of a gamble because the local store didn't have this color. It was hard to pick between this one and the Miami Blue, which has also been insanely popular. But I definitely think I made the right choice. Well, I think that's enough of me talking. I'm gonna get you guys some cool B-roll shots of the guitar, and then we'll get to playing it a little bit to hear what it sounds like.